Hello, human beings. I am now working on another game, but it is not in Roblox anymore because I'm too good for that now. So anyway, allow me to demonstrate. It's basically a rip-off of my other games, which were in itself a rip-off of Kerbal Space Program, if you couldn't tell. So you can walk around and enter and exit this vehicle, and use the scroll wheel to throttle up, and it starts to make a sound as you increase the throttle. And it made so you can go to the moon, so I shall do that. You have to get 1 kilometer up to give you the option. And it doesn't do much with your position yet, so just ignore that. So, you can see the terrain's different. Maybe I should have just not added terrain, had a plane for now, but I just gotta be fancy, you know. So, there was an option to go back to Earth, but now that we're low down, it's gone. So I'm just gonna throttle down here and bring this in for a landing. It also seems the sound has broken on this. That's not because it's in space, it's just because crappy design. And here we are. I can click exit vehicle, and I'm walking on the moon now. And I can get back in. When you're touching the vehicle, the enter vehicle button appears. And of course you can fly it as per usual. Now we're gonna go back up to reach Earth. So here's a button, and here we are. I'm just gonna do some flying tricks, I guess, with these mountains I made. Yes, I did make them. I'm god at modeling, I know. Yeah, it's actually just I made it in Blender using a height map that I generated in Paint.net. I added clouds, and then I used some edge detect to sharpen them a little bit, and then I used the pen to add this depression in the middle. It is blurred though to add some slopes. And I also made some kind of edge over here using the same kind of technique. Yeah, 1 kilometer up isn't that tall for a moon transfer. Yeah, I'll get around to fixing that. I'm just gonna have a little fun flying. Oh darn it, that was my first crash ever. Well, that sucks. I'll try to do a trick. Yeah, there's W, which puts your nose down, S, which brings it up, Q and E will roll, and you can use A and D to turn. I haven't added arrow key controls yet, because I'm not a child. Yeah, from my experience, children use arrow keys, and real gamers use WASD. Another thing I should mention is that there used to be a problem where I couldn't get off the ground very easily, but now I made it so when the throttle's above 20%, when you nose up, it'll lift you off the ground a little. So that pretty much fixed the problem. And let me just get out of the vehicle. You know what, let's land it in the mountains. And then I can get a nice view. How's here? That's nice and steep. It'll give me a good view of the crater, I suppose. Yeah, I'm using the scroll wheel to decrease throttle. I already told you that, but... You'll start falling when the throttle reaches 0. So I click exit vehicle and it places you on top of it. I actually stole the player from a previous project I did. It was supposed to be the same thing, but I started in the wrong place and I gave up. Yeah, that's pretty common for me if you didn't know already. maybe I should sort out the whole sound not working once you transfer to the moon. So, yeah, thanks for watching.